There you go, guys. This is how we're going to do the poll. I want to see numbers in the chat if you guys care about me spoiling this movie or not. Because I feel like I can get my points across better and explain stuff or talk about stuff more if I can go into spoilers. So it's up to y'all. I mean, it's a movie that just came out today, literally. So I don't know how sensitive you guys are on spoilers. For me personally, I'm somewhere if I'm really hyped up to see a movie or if I'm going to be going to see it anyways, like, spoilers, nah, I'll try to avoid as much as I can. But if I'm undecided about something and I, like, just want to kind of, like, make a decision without putting too much effort into it, I'll probably end up watching a spoiler video just to know what happens, and hearing it, I'll make a judgment on whether it's worth my time or not. So I view spoilers as a tool. I view it as a tool to help you make your decisions and to have discussions. All right, so I got two. So Kano doesn't care. No one else is saying. All right, I'm gonna go to spoilers. All right, here we go. So I said that the movie doesn't go into any demonic stuff. I said it was stupider. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Was this? No, that's not him. It was the other guy. Yeah, okay. Alright, so y'all want to know how Sydney Sweeney ended up having a immaculate conception? Here's how. So, the villain of the film, Father Saul Tedishi, I don't know how to say his name. I'm gonna pull up his Wikipedia. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you kind of know what he looks like. This guy right here. This guy is he's the villain of the movie. He was someone where I immediately saw him talking to Sydney Sweeney, and like the way his mannerisms, the way he talked and stuff, like not like accent wise, but like the way he was kind of talking to her, chatting her up. I was like, all right, this dude's probably the villain. He's either gonna be like some demonic entity, or he's gonna do like some fucked up shit or whatever. And yeah, I was right on that end. To what extent? Here we go. So, Iron Man. So, what happened is this church or this monastery or whatever it's called has this nail that was supposedly used when Jesus was crucified, like the nails in his hands and feet or whatever. Apparently, this church has one of these nails. And this guy tells Sydney Sweeney that, like, they found DNA on the nail, human bone, tissues, all this stuff, and that they pretty much cracked the code on, like, putting the genetic makeup together. So what they do is they take these broken girls that have nowhere to go. They have like a broken life in some capacity. They take them here, and I guess they like try to like see whether or not he tries to see whether or not he can like create a human being with, I guess, Jesus's DNA inside a woman. And he's done tests in this basement where there's like jars with these like kind of deformed fetuses and stuff like that, and like Sydney Sweeney is like, "Is that what you put inside of me?" And he's like, "No, those are my failures. This," and he like touches her stomach. He's like, "This is my success." It's like, fucking come on, bro. Like at that point, I would have just taken a demon, bro. At least a demon is straightforward and is not as fucking goofy as this. Like really, really, a nail with Jesus's DNA fucking got her pregnant? Dog. Come on. Like, on paper that might sound cool, but like, they did not. it was goofy the way they executed it. So she gets pregnant. Her friend, her nun friend, like, I guess speaks out because she's like, alright, something's fucking going on. Like, this shit's weird. Like, stuff is not adding up. And she freaks out, and they pretty much, like, take care of her. They dispatch her. They, like, cut her tongue out, and then I guess they kill her and put her in the catacombs later because Sydney Sweeney finds her body. So at the end of the movie, like, Sydney Sweeney's just pretty much, like, accepted her fate because she tried escaping and it didn't go well. So she was like, alright, fuck it. Like, so this thing is gonna be born any minute now. And she finally, like, tries to break free. And she goes through so she grabs some gasoline, spills it all over the laboratory and stuff. And she is about to light the place up. Homie fucking corners her, and, like, she ends up, like, escaping, and she ends up, like, lighting the lighter onto the fluid to, like, burn it up. And so this whole place is burning. The guy's inside, and I'm like, oh, he's dead. Okay, that takes care of that. No, somehow, or I guess there was a fire extinguisher in there that, like, we were never shown on screen. So it's like, alright, like, what? This is kind of ridiculous now. Like, this dude should be fucking dead. I will say, at least they showed him burned. It still looked goofy to me, but at least it showed that, like, he was damaged in some sort of way. So I guess I appreciate that. Like, at least he wasn't unscathed. If he was unscathed, then it'd be like, alright, full-blown fucking demon right there. But yeah, like... So then she ends up stabbing him through the neck with the Jesus nail because she, like, took it. And, so then, like, this thing is, like, starting to, like, get birthed. And she gives birth to it. And we never see it. This is another thing that really annoyed me because I'm like, alright, well, this whole time you've been building up this, like, fucked up baby creature and you're not gonna even show it? Like... Like, come on. At least show me something, dog. Like, the fucking deformed, like, things in the tubes. Like, that's cool, but I want to see one that's, like, living and breathing, but all we get is, like, a shot in the background of this, like, black, writhing, like, object. And she ends up getting, like, a rock and just bashes it, killing it, so, like... And that's literally how the movie ends. It's like, alright, well... like, what the fuck was I supposed to get from that? Like, that's literally how, like, I felt when that happened and I saw the credits. I'm like, well, what the fuck was I supposed to get from that? like, what? So, yeah. Right now it's a 5. The more I think about it, it might drop down to a 4. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's Immaculate.